Let me tell you about an unbelievable scene. Picture all the US generals and admirals being called from their bases, from various parts of the world, just to hear a speech that promised to be important. It's the kind of meeting where you expect to hear military strategy, plans to defend the country, serious decisions that could change the course of national security. But when Trump starts talking, no one expected what was coming. He simply states that cities like San Francisco, Chicago, New York, and Los Angeles are now war zones. And worse, he claims that an important part of the military's mission would be to invade these American cities. Can you imagine the army invading its own people? Everyone in the room was completely baffled. And then he starts going off topic, complaining about the appearance of modern warships. That's right, he doesn't like how they look, because he prefers the steel battleships from World War II, as if it were a matter of aesthetics, not technology and defense. Then, he cracks jokes about the word nuclear, saying you can't say it, calling it the N-word, as if it were just a funny gag. The generals were there, serious, waiting for clear orders, and Trump was talking as if he were on a TV show. As if that weren't enough, he makes up bizarre stories about firefighters being attacked on ladders, complains about names on maps, and even brags about trying to change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. It's one absurdity after another. And who is in the room? The most qualified men and women tasked with defending the US, forced to listen to this vanity show. And then comes the worst part. In the middle of this confusing speech, Trump decides to praise Putin. Yes, Putin. He claims the Russian president said the US is now the hottest country in the world. And he says this as if it were a great compliment, unaware that he's giving a platform to an adversary who shortly after attacked Kyiv. Instead of showing strength against external threats, he almost bows down. That was the real shock. The speech offered no serious guidance, no real plan. It was a complete disaster. Trump talked about invading American cities, joked about nuclear themes, got lost in nonsensical stories, and even praised Putin in front of the generals. In the end, all that was left was a feeling of secondhand embarrassment. He seemed more concerned with showing off than with leading. And it makes you wonder, if Trump talks like this in front of the country's top military officials, what would he do if he got another chance to govern?